Howdy, folks. I am way up in northeastern Arkansas, and it is about 10 o'clock, 60 degrees, nice and sunny. Had a good morning so far, so I'm kind of sticking in the area trying to find what I can find. And I found this spillway thing over on a lake, but it is barely moving. I'm gonna guess the water's gonna be super low down there. I don't know how that's gonna play out. I'm gonna grab a couple rods. I don't think a tie line is gonna be particularly great. I've been here before and I pretty much just catch turtles. So I'm gonna bring a couple lure rods and I'm gonna go down there and see if maybe I can find something. And if not, I got some other places in mind we can try out. All right, let's make our way down the path here, see what we can find. You can definitely see where the water usually is down there and where it is now. Ugh. Gonna bring two light action rods down here. I got one little paddle tail on it. It's been the MVP today. Go see my previous two videos if you haven't yet. You'll see what I'm talking about. Secondly, got my rooster tail. Can't go anywhere without that. Looks like I can get down right here somewhat well. Ugh. Normally I'd follow that path all around, but kind of need to get close to the water, which I can't do if I'm up on that ridge. Luckily there's a lot of rocks through here, so it's kind of all right to walk on. Okay, real shallow. I can see into the water fairly well. One of the nice things, it doesn't smell like dead fish. That should be positive. Get over here. Yeah. Another nice thing that this area doesn't have floodgates. It's just whatever spills over, so I don't have to worry about the water coming up real quick all of a sudden. I can see through here pretty well, and I can pretty well see that probably aren't any fish. There's a couple things. Yep, that is. All right, so there's a thing that looked like it could be a gar, and it was. He's still just right there. I'm just gonna throw this around real quick because it's not as easy to get snagged up. Kind of look at some shadows. Use it to kind of test them out. See if they move. There's one. All right, my little experiment there. I know there's a gar right over there. We'll get the rooster tail to see if we can catch him. One last little thing. This little puddle's kind of deep. I can see there's not really anything in here, but you never know. Fish like to hide. All right, that was worthless. I did know. All right, so I've identified one gar in this little pool. So we'll get my rooster tail. I got a 1/4 ounce on, a little bigger than I'd like, I think, now that I'm down here. But we'll give it a toss. Off side of the gar. He's over here somewhere. Where is he? Couldn't have gone to too many places. Well, take your eye off the prize. Bound to lose it, I suppose. I don't see him anywhere. I don't know where he would have went. I mean, the only place I can't see in the water is kind of right through here, but I didn't see him swim over here through this area. Oh well, these things happen. Okay, well, guess we'll move on, see what else we can find. I've never been in this area, like this side, because it's all usually full of water the two times I've been here. I'm gonna stick to this, walk around here, see what we can find. Interesting to come over here, see what's going on. Oh boy, Hey, it don't look great over here. Eee. Okay. Another big pool that's normally right through here. Normally the water's all the way up there, but it's supposed to be a lot easier to fish. I wonder if I could probably find a bunch of lures here. But normally the water's really up. It comes out from there and it kind of swirls into that pool and around over here, and the main fall is over that way, which I can actually get right up into for once. I'm gonna walk over here. Give the rooster tail a couple flips. Yeah, not super deep. Deep enough. I can throw this around a few times. Let's keep going. Ooh, getting a little soft. I bet that's going to be real soft. Let's move back over this way. A little slippery, a little gross. Ugh. There you go, some dry rocks. Let's go through here and around. Ugh. Kind of neat being right up on this. Lake just right there. A little intimidating thinking about that. Just that little wall holding the lake back. Damn rocks. And another little area. I can kind of just see into all of this. I can just see, ain't no fish. Come on up over here. I can't just see into everything right here. We'll make a few casts. Tell you what, I can hear the waterfall over there because there's an actual gate on that side. I'm gonna go up to that because I've always wanted to get right up on that gate. I've never been able to because you're not really supposed to walk around up in there. But I can't pass up this great opportunity. Oh boy, water's even really low right here. But it looks like it gives me plenty of walking around room. This is still going. Look at that. I bet you there's fish in here. get down there. Ugh. Big pipe. Man, no wonder I get so snagged up and broke off anytime I throw up into this spillway from over there. We got this row of rocks here into a hole filled with lumber and driftwood and metal pipes. My line didn't stand a chance over here. Ugh. Some big freshwater clams and mussels. I think we're gonna stick with the paddle tail for right now. I don't know how deep it is in there, but the rooster tail definitely runs the risk of sinking quick and getting snagged because it's a 1/4 ounce. So I'd expect fish would be just hanging out kind of right at the base up against the far wall, because little minnows and stuff should just get swept over there, and it's not running super hard right now. But that's what I would expect to happen. But so far, nothing to it. Walk down a little ways. Luckily, got all these rocks I can walk on. Assuming I don't step on the super slippery ones. Ugh. But I don't think I'll be too bad off if I slip a little and get wet. Not like it's deep here. The worst I might hurt myself hitting rocks. Oh, there's a fish. Ha! I knew there'd be something in here. Hey, it's a drum. All right, I'll take that. I am happy with a drum. Come here, bud. Calm down, calm down, calm down. We'll put you right back up in there. A little far to go that way. Something was in there that's kind of small. He bit my tail off. Well, get a new one on. Probably some little sunfish. I don't have a little sunfish lure. I've got paddle tails and I've got a big rooster tail. We'll give it a little bit more time, but small area like this, you can pretty much fish the whole thing in a few minutes, so it's not worth spending a ton of time at if you're not getting bites. I, however, just did get a little bite, just that it, you know, ruined my lure instead of being caught. All right, I think that'll do it for right here. Seems like we just had one drum and probably a sunfish of some kind up in here. Keep going that way. All right, slight change of plan. Forgot I had to come back this way to get my rod. So, we'll go that way. Ugh. think this rock would be pretty good to stand and cast on. See if anything wants the rooster tail out here. Something just popped a bunch of minnows over there. Trying to belong in the rocks. Probably not going to be great for me, but we'll see how old rooster tail does. He got back through pretty all right. There's a fish. Oh, it's a gar. All right. Oh, there he goes. Well, I'd have been happy with a gar. Let's move down a little bit. Come here, Rod. You can see a gar over there. I don't know if y'all can see that little black shadow. See if I can get in front of him with the rooster tail. That's gonna go behind him, which won't be helpful, but it didn't spook him. Kinda still see him. Oh, he turned. God dang it. I'm gonna go behind him again because he turned. Oh, what was all that? A bunch of little pops everywhere. Every time I cast over him, he turns left or right, dang it. Ha! Lined up now. Yep. Got him. Getting him up here might be a little tricky, but I got him. Don't bang your head too hard, buddy. Yep. Well, he popped off. I was trying to find a good place where I could kind of get my feet down and get my fish grips on him. Thought that was a stick when I walked past it the first time. That's a whole ass rig. What the hell threw that in here? All right, 2 gars we've hooked now. Now, I'm seeing a lot of minnows getting popped out there, but I'm not getting a lot of things to bite my rooster tail, which makes me believe that they're more inclined to eat a minnow. Now, the gar love the rooster tail, obviously, and if it is gar that's doing it, well, this won't be great to catch them. But if it's not gar doing it, this should be a little bit better to catch them. Of course, all those minnows had to get stirred up right when I cast way past them. Maybe I'll get lucky and there'll still be something over there. There are very, very tiny minnows that are getting popped around in this area though. Damn near fry, but it's pretty late in the year for fry. don't know how well y'all can see them, but right there by those rocks, all those little specks in the water, those are the minnows. And this is the one I'm using. Now, I don't know how well that's gonna work out so far. Not working out. But give it a few more casts before we call it quits on this one little spot. And we're kind of curious to go over there because the water is really yellow, which is weird. And it might be like, I don't think it's just a reflection of the trees. It seems like it's the actual water color. I'm curious to go see what that's about. I've never been on that side, so if nothing else, it'll be something new. Alright. We moved all the way to the other end, kind of where the yellow water flows into the rest of this. It's just with the water flow there, kind of curious to see if anything's hanging out in it. Fish like where water flows, where it converges, for the shot. Right, nothing on the paddle tail. Switch out for a few casts on the rooster tail. Oh, of course. Now that I'm gone, the fish move back over there. Something just kind of stirred up right here in front of me as well. What's going on there? Huh. Whatever. Oop. Oh, get it, get it. Oh. Ah, that'd have been a big short nose or long nose gar. I rarely catch a long nose. Oh well. Let's move on down around that way. Here's the other side. Never been over here. I don't even know if you like there's a pull off. Well, it looks like there might be some kind of road over there. I didn't see it coming around, but I'm down parked over there. So I've never managed to be over here. That water's definitely yellow. I wonder why. Gotta be something in the dirt over there. Oh, let's get down there. See if anything's swimming in it. Well, I think I see a gar over there, not a very big one. Ugh. Not exactly great looking water. I don't think the paddle tail will do much good here. We'll throw the rooster tail. Cause a nice little dragonfly is stuck. You can do it, little buddy. There you go. There. That's all I needed. Just a little help. Sometimes that's all anyone needs. Just, you know, a little branch. Help them out of a tough spot. I think that's a stick. I don't think it was a gar. Yeah, definitely a stick. All right. Looks like there's a bit of a little channel over there. I'm gonna go see if there's any water in it. But if not, that may just do it for this spot. Not a lot happened. It was definitely neat. Oh yeah. It's looks empty to me. Yeah, that's pretty empty. All right, we came back all the way back across. We're going back down the path because there is a little bit more we could probably explore and fish. So I figure, hey, go check it out. I'm here. I may as well look at all of it before I give up, because the next place I'm going is like an hour-and-a-half drive south, and not even like south towards home, just along the freaking Mississippi. So I'm not gonna get much closer to home at all. Ugh. That's a stick. That's a stick. Look. It's all sticks. All right. So here's another one of the pools. Normally, all this runs up under this bridge and into here. So we should at least check this out a little before we go. I think I see a fish right there. Looks like it could be a drum or a rock. You know, hard to tell sometimes. It's pretty stationary for a fish. It's definitely a rock. Okay, noted. Well, the paddle tail's already out, so I'm gonna throw it around a little bit. Well, threw that right into a snag. That's no good. I didn't bring an extra jig head, I don't think. I guess I can walk around, see if I can pull it out from the other side. Yep. Thank goodness for all these roots. Got it. Well, is there anything you're not gonna get stuck on? You like, there we go. Well, that sucked. Guess we'll just fish from the other side now. There's fish. All right. Ooh, largie. All right. Hey. Finally landed another fish. We've seen quite a few gar that we've hooked into and chased us down, but there's our second fish caught here, the largemouth. Looks like there's probably some more. All right, you're getting flung over that way. That way you hit the deep spot. And you went right back over there where those minnows were just all running. Whoop, that was it. Pulled it out of his mouth. He'll bite again. All right, let's throw the rooster tail through here a little bit, not a ton, because clearly there are plenty of snags. The rooster tail is much more likely to get snagged than that paddle tail. Oop. Little baby tiny largemouth, okay. I'll take it. All this, usually underwater, and usually, a few times I've been here, this has been full of carp rooting around and I've never got them to bite. I am awful at catching carp. This is the last spot I think is worth looking into. I think we're gonna stay over here where we can clearly see the ground is nice and dry and sturdy. But just so you've got an idea here. There's the fall. We fished around in here some, where we got a few bite from gar. We could throw a little bit more, maybe over there. But we're gonna go over here for right now, because this is kind of the main channel this little thing turns into, river-wise. Usually, I can only cast to about right here. So, kind of excited to be able to throw around out here. Yep, this is the rod I want to leave on the ground. This is the rod I want to cast. See if there's anything in here. Boat. This guy's out of his mind. He can't get much further up than here. I don't know where he launched from. It had to have been a good ways downriver. He's checking trot lines. You know, I'm sure they're in here, but I have never caught a catfish in this place. And like, I fished when the water's high, and all through this area it seems like a great place for catfish. And all kinds of fish, really. The only thing I've ever caught were white bass, drum, and gar. And turtles. Mostly turtles. I think that about does it. We may as well throw a few more out here in the open. I mean, I got a little bit of time. I'm already here. Like I said, if I'm going to make a big long drive out of the area, better do my damnedest to catch all the fish I can while I'm here. Few casts, then we'll call it. That felt like a bite. Wasn't prepared. Caught me off guard. I had such low hopes. Probably a gar. I like to bite and let go. Like that. That felt like a gar as well. There we go. Ooh, where are you? Strong is what you are. I don't immediately recognize this fish. Oh, it's a bowfin. All right. I'll take that. Yeah, come here, buddy. You're a fish I'm happy about. Don't have my net. I'm gonna have to drag him up, clamp him in the mouth. He's getting blued up. A little early in the season for it, ain't it? Need him to calm down is what I need. You done? You coming in yet? No? Come on, come here. Come here. No. Open your mouth. Ugh, got him. Whew, started rolling on me. I forgot that bowfin do that. Ugh. Ugh. All right, that's a good fish. Oh, we're out. Go. He's starting to get his blue on him there, which I didn't think they started doing that until around February, but who knows. But hey, there we go. Maybe his tail's all ripped up because he's starting to make beds. I'm happy with that. Ugh. It's a good weekend for bowfin. I haven't caught one in a good while. Now I got two. Yeah, you're okay. There you go. Well, glad I decided to stop and throw some casts around in here. That does, however, mean we gotta throw some more. Well, I think that'll do it for this spot. Wasn't super exciting, but I didn't lose any lures. I did catch a few fish. I got a nice bowfin, got an okay drum, tiny little bass. I hooked into a few gar. I got to see one big long-nosed gar. And I got to see around in the spillway and some new spot that I've wanted to like get up and close with, and I've never been able to a couple times I've been here. So overall, I'd say this is pretty successful, pretty good time. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna make a long drive to the south, kind of the east central Arkansas, where there is another place I'm hoping to go get into, and if the water is right, should be a fun time. But till then, catch y'all next time.